Okay, on to the next track in Roz's Rhythm Riot series. Man, I've said this in every single one of these. I'm actually getting tired of saying this, but I have to because some people won't watch the other videos and some people will watch this video, so yeah, gotta say. It's actually a new product that I'm offering. It's a reaction series that is custom designed for you with a full thematic treatment, and it's exclusive to you. You can request 15 reactions as part of the series package. 15 reactions, I'll give you 2 extra, so a bonus of 2, so we'll do 17. As you can see, you get custom logo designs. All the little bits and pieces in the video are custom designed to your series, so it's exclusive to you. The thumbnails get custom designed as well, so that it's exclusive to you as well. And you get 17 reactions. It's actually better value for money because you get an exclusive series that then gets put on the Sphere, and you have your own playlist and it lives there forever, and it's just yours, right? It actually lands up being a bit cheaper than the skip the line reactions. So if you are one that requests a lot of skip the line reactions, the series is probably a better option for you. And it's a fun little process that we can work together. You get to chat to me via WhatsApp, and we work on the actual designs and stuff together and see if you like the logos and things like that. So anyway, next skip the line reaction is, well, this isn't a skip the line reaction, don't know what I'm saying over there. Alaina Pamela, All in My Head. This is the next reaction. Never heard of this artist. This is brand new to the channel, and let's see what we got. Let's go.
I eat by myself, I like it that way. I'm all by myself, I fill up the room with the weight of my soul. Nobody sees me and nobody cares. Nobody helps me, and that is okay. I talk to myself all through the night. It's all in my head, awake in my bed. Ooh, I let the moon in. It knows me like nobody else. So far away, yet so close and serene. Shines a soft light on me, holding me still. I'll show you my world.
I really like the instrumentation on this as well. I mean, her voice is fantastic, and obviously you can see she's just dealing with I wouldn't say, I hate to call everything mental illness these days, because everything today is mental illness, right? Everything's a disease, right? A couple of years ago, a few decades ago, there was like 7 legitimate mental illness disease. Today, everything's a disease, right? Smoking's a disease, addiction's a disease. There's no control. You can't control any of it. You know, no free will, no control. Everything's just a disease. So I'm not a big fan of calling everything a mental disease. But she's going through a bit of struggle. So she's going through depression. Everyone goes through depression, right? She feels like she's lonely. She feels like, you know, she's kind of isolated and she's in her own head and stuff like that. Fine. It doesn't particularly say it's a mental illness. Everybody loves to call it. It's almost like it's part of the trendy club now. It's like, oh, you know, I've got to deal with my mental illness, you know, my mental health, my mental this, my mental that. All of a sudden, we've just labeled these things. People get depressed. It's part of human life, right? It's not an illness. Real depression, clinical depression, yes, that is. But I'm talking about everything else. People feel a little depressed. Now they say, oh, my mental health. You know, I've got a mental disease. And everyone's got a mental disease these days. All of a sudden, the whole world's got a fucking mental disease. I'm a bit over that.
Of my soul, nobody sees me and nobody cares. Nobody helps me, and that is okay. I talk to myself all through the night. It's all in my head, awake in my bed. Ooh, I let soft light.
I love that. I love I let the moon in. It knows me like nobody else because she's like always in the dark staring out the window, and it's the only thing keeping her company. The only thing that sees her or shines a light on her is the moon. So it's almost like she feels like she has a relationship with the moon, which speaks to her sort of like solitude and isolation. That's very cool.
Wait, yet so close and serene. Shines a soft light on me, holding me still.
Hey.
I show you my world, its fractures and scars, the pieces that make me the shards all around. I've been away too long, awake with a trembling heart. I feel alive, its rhythms are speaking to me.
I like this concept of like her dreaming, because essentially, so she's doing these obviously is the mundane tasks, which is her work essentially. But in those mundane tasks, don't you ever find that you kind of reflect on things all the time? Like you're doing the dishes by yourself, and then you start reflecting on your life, and you start reflecting on things that you've done, or things that you need to do, or where you are, or where you're not. And what you should do and how you should do it. So I like that connection over there where you kind of like escape into like this lucid dream state to like introspect a bit. And everyone does it on the mundane task, whether you're doing the gardening, or whether you're doing the dishes or things like that. A lot of people slip into that state when they're on their own. Don't you find so? Let me know in the comments. I really like the instrumentation as well.
I drink by myself to movies that nobody knows. I laugh to myself. I fill up the room with the weight of my soul. Nobody sees me and nobody cares. Nobody helps me, and that is okay.
I kind of feel like she's also trying to say, so it's like a cry for help, because she's like, nobody sees me and that is okay. You know, nobody helps, but that is okay. I kind of feel like she's the one who doesn't want the help. So it's almost like she's crying out for help to a certain degree. So she's like, nobody sees, but that's all in. But again, the whole title of the song is that it's all in my. All of this is in my head, right? So she kind of says, nobody sees me because I don't see myself. Nobody helps me because I don't help myself. This is all a game that I'm playing in my head. Is basically what she's trying to say here.
Nobody helps me, and that is okay. I talk to myself all through the night. It's all in my head.
Hey.
Awake in my bed.
Hey.
I let the moon in. It knows me like nobody else.
I like how she switched that to actually make it sound echoey, as if she's in this empty room, right? So it's got like this echoey feel to it, and it's got like a slight reverb, as if you are in this empty room with nobody. There's nothing there. There's no furniture. There's nothing of substance. It's almost like you're just in this empty room, and you shouting into the abyss, and all you can hear is your own voice coming back at you. That's actually a really interesting little creative choice there in this track. It works really well.
Awake in my bed. I let the moon in. It knows me like nobody else. So far away, yet so close and serene. Shines a soft
I've been away too long, awake with a trembling heart. So it's almost like her lucidity, her existence, like kind of scares her, right? And usually when people feel a bit depressed, when people feel depressed, they actually just want to go to sleep. They don't have the energy for anything, so they literally just, they sort of like retreat into this space of where they want to be dormant. Like they just want to go to sleep and they want to forget and they don't want to feel, essentially, is basically what she's saying, because like she can slip into her dream world and that's where she's happy, because when she wakes up she has to face reality, and reality is not something that she's too content with to a certain degree. I really like this song. I really like her voice. I really love the instrumentation. It's a very good song.
Its rhythms are speaking to me.
Singing in French now? Okay, now you're changing the game, because now you just made it sexy. Okay, you've just made it sexy. The moment you switched into the French vibe there, you just made this sexy. Beautiful, man. Phew. That French part was a beautiful addition there, I must be honest. That was a really good song though. That was a really good song, like really. I really loved the instrumentation. I loved her delivery of it. I loved that the way she delivered it was, it made you feel a bit uncomfortable, and it made you feel for her, essentially. Do you know what I mean? Really, really good, even with the vocals and things like that. You guys let me know what you think down in the comments, and I'll catch you on the next one. More coming. Peace.